he were the nominee, would you support him over, let's say, Hillary Clinton?
Under no circumstance could I vote for someone that I feel like can do much, much damage to this country, to the extent of maybe even students following him in talking about people's anatomy in which God created them, and he is really criticizing God when he created someone's anatomy. And I cannot, under any circumstance, when I know that that could cause other people to do it because he's the leader, why not follow the leader? And I could see as much as suicide happening just because of the way that he does.
Just to be clear then, David, it's Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump. You would vote for Hillary Clinton?
I don't believe I could vote.
Oh, wow.
I would have to stand aside. I'm afraid I would have to.
We hear many on the religious right feel this way. Not to typecast you, sir. But there are others who are also considered, deeply evangelical, for want of a better term. Senator Sessions, for example, who has recently decided to back Donald Trump because he says evangelical voters as well, to paraphrase, want to get things done. Even if the process and the language and the tone can be a little in your face, a little crude, it's about getting things done, making this country move again. What do you think of that?
I think to do things under any circumstance, to get things done, is not a godly thing to do. And I think you're going to just wreck this company and put us deeper in debt, in terms of who we are, the society that we're in, our culture. Our culture is going downhill. This will only take us further. I apologize, and I don't have to apologize, and I shouldn't, but I pray for those religious leaders that are blinded to the fact of an individual that they're supporting that is totally without decency in terms of the way that he gets ahead in life. It is not the way we would want our children. We need to ask ourselves, is this the way our children want to get ahead, and how we want other businessmen get ahead is the way that Donald Trump gets ahead by no matter what it takes. He's going to get ahead. I don't want things done. I don't want a loose cannon to take care of the problems we have. We're all angry at where we've been. But to do something because we think someone's made $1 billion, we've made billions of dollars. But that doesn't make us have the ability to run this country.
Well, that's an interesting. You have been. You're worth $5 or $6 billion. I hear that's conservative. I don't know, sir. But you have a lot of money.
That is that is conservative, but that doesn't make any difference what number it is. That should not have anything to do with who runs this country.
Okay, fair enough. But would you apply that same standard to any businessman or woman who wants to run, like Mike Bloomberg's name comes up, for example?
I have to look for character and the freedoms that we do or don't have in the future.
So the argument that Donald Trump has made, I'm sure that Michael Bloomberg would make if he has a third-party run, is that when you're that rich, no one can buy you, no one can buy influence with you, and there's that advantage. What do you make of that argument?
Well, hopefully none of us that is going to run for office cannot be bought. Hopefully we have people that have of integrity that is going to make the decisions that are right.
Well, we've learned the hard way, right? We've learned the hard way, David. In some cases, hopefully to your point, rare cases, people can be bought. They can be influenced. They can be, whether you're the education lobby. I mean, Hillary Clinton will be very loyal to that lobby. Some say the same about the oil lobby. Will be a Republican candidate would be very loyal to that lobby. I guess what I'm saying is there a danger to that, period?
I don't think there's ever a danger for us to follow God's word, and that's what we should do. And until such time that we do, we will not see our country turn around.
Finally, sir, and I know you're pressed for time. We do appreciate you taking the time. You know, the president wants to name a replacement for Justice Antonin Scalia, and he plans to go about doing so, but Republicans want to wait until after the election, in other words, deny this president, even with 11 months or so left in office, that right. What do you think of that? Is that a good move, bad move, risky move? What?
The president should do what he should do, and that is he should appoint someone. The Congress should then do what they should do and either decide or not decide whether that person should come into become our Supreme Court justice.
Is that David Green's way of saying, hold confirmation hearings. You're free to reject that nominee.
I think they should both do what they have been elected to do, and they should listen to whoever it is. But then they also should make sure that we have a justice that would follow our Constitution
David, finally.
and keep us with our freedoms.
I apologize. I keep apologizing, don't I? David, finally, if Donald Trump becomes president, if he wins the nomination, goes on to become president, he has narrowed what was a 30-point gap with Hillary Clinton to, in some polls, as little as a few points. What is it you fear so much? What do you think will happen?
I fear that we are going to have a country that follows his lead. It happens. I've been in business for many, many years, and I always see people following the leader. And I'm fearful that they will follow his lead of how he gets ahead and how he gets things done. He gets things done. It is totally, totally un-Christ-like.
David Green, thank you for speaking your mind. We appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.